Welcome back to FNJ Talks Extra Ball. So, guys, Zinedine Zidane. This is what he said in his letter when he resigned. First off, guys, let's start the video by saying Zinedine Zidane is my favorite coach of all time. If I could pick a coach to coach Madrid for 25 years, it's gotta be Zizou any day. This guy, for me, Zidane is the perfect coach. He can do no wrong. Zidane can walk on water, turn water into wine, no problem. Perfect coach for me. But let's get into it. Zidane's open letter after resigning from Real Madrid in 2021. I remember seeing this on Instagram long ago, 2021, yeah. It was 2021 May. Immediately after the season ended, I remember seeing an Instagram post from Zidane and it said these things. So I do remember this, yeah. This is not a made up story. This is true because I saw this on Instagram. What hurt me the most, more than anything, is that when I read the news after a bad result, and it said that I would be fired if I didn't win the next game, I hated it, and the whole team hated it too, because these intentionally leaked messages create a negative vibe around the entire squad, creating doubts and misunderstandings. I had wonderful players with me who supported me to the death, who supported me to the death. And whenever things got ugly, they saved me with incredible wins because they believed in me and knew I believed in them. So I disagree. First, I actually agree, to be honest, because literally for Madrid, bro, and we see it now with Alonso. They lose a game, they say, oh, if he loses the next game, he's gonna be sacked. This is what people forget. How is a coach supposed to cook if he has so many injuries? Zidane, I remember that season, 2021. Madrid had like so many, like 10 injuries to key players, and you expect him to turn water into wine. Zidane can turn water into wine, but he can only turn water into wine when he has a fully fit team, or at least majority of the squad is fit. How is he supposed to walk on water and turn water into wine when majority of the players are injured? But then they blame the coach. They say, oh, if he loses to Chelsea in the Champions League semi-final, then they're going to sack him. Oh, if he doesn't win the league and Atletico win the league, they're going to sack him. Nah, man. Nah. I don't like that thing that they do. That they say, oh, if this doesn't happen, then they're going to sack the coach. Same with they do with Alonso now. Literally, Madrid has got like 10 key injuries. But then they say, oh, if Madrid lose to Man City, Alonso's going to be fired. If they lose to Celta, Alonso's going to be fired. If they don't win the Supercup, Alonso's going to be fired. Like, bro, how is the coach supposed to cook with this many injuries? So, no, I disagree with this 100%. And I know it's leaked from the club, 100%. The club executives and blah, 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 they tell the media, oh, you must write on your thing, if he loses this match, he's going to be fired. Like, are you guys forgetting that the club has injuries? It's different if there's no injuries and then we're losing. Then no problem. Sack the coach, no problem. What example can I give? But even Benitez, to be fair, when Benitez was sacked, Madrid was cooking. It's not like Madrid was losing crazy amount of games. They lost the classic. I don't remember because it was years ago, to be honest. Years ago. But from what I remember, it's not like they were 10 points behind, 7 points behind, and they were losing every game. Madrid was cooking, man. Just because they lost the Clasico in 1 or 2 games in like 4 or 5 months, you sack the coach. It's crazy, man. But fair play. Those are the high standards that make them the best, that make us, Madrid, the most luckiest fans and the most luckiest team in the, like, not luckiest team, but the most blessed club in the world, where the standards are so high, where a coach can lose 3 games in 4 months and he's under pressure, and if he loses the next game he's sacked. It's incredible. It's very, where you can have 10 injuries but they're still blaming the coach because the team is not performing. They totally ignore the injuries. Nobody says, nah, give credit to Zidane, he had all those injuries that season, but still somehow Madrid managed to win these games and make it to the semi-final and only be 1 point. Don't forget Zidane that season, despite all those injuries, and don't forget Atletico had a fully fit squad, but they only won the league by 1 point or 2 points, despite Madrid had all those injuries. Vinicius was playing at right back for the game against Chelsea. But oh, it's Zidane's fault they didn't perform. Yeah. It's Zidane's fault they didn't perform. Madrid had injuries. Chelsea had a fully fit team. They still, it's not like that game was a blowout. Chelsea won by what? One goal, two goals. That game was tight. It's not like Chelsea dominated the game and had like 50 shots on target. No, it was a close game. But oh no, it's Zidane's fault when Madrid had like so many injuries. It's unfair, man. So this is what I hear Zidane. So I do hear what Zidane is talking about. This guy, my opinion, Zidane should have stayed at Madrid. Like 2016, he should still be at Madrid even now. He shouldn't have left 2018. Shouldn't have left. A coach like Zidane, you give him everything he needs. If Zidane says I want Haaland and Kane, you sign Haaland and Kane. Don't ask any questions. Just sign them. Because this guy knows what he's doing. 3 Champions League in a row. Zidane knows what he's doing. If I'm Florentino Perez, I make Zidane the highest paid coach in football history. All the signings he needs, he can have them. If Zidane tells me that this player is gonna sit bench for for 5 months, he sits bench for 5 months. No problem. I'm not gonna question the guy because the guy knows what he's doing. Show me another coach that won 3 Champions League in a row in the prime era of football. The prime era of football where Bayern is at their best, Barcelona is at their best, PSG is at their best, Man City is at their best, Liverpool is at their best, so and so is at their best, Juventus is at their best. All these teams are at their best. This guy won 3 Champions League trophies in a row. All the teams were at their best. There was not. It's not like now where PSG is winning the Champions League when teams have so many injuries. No, that time there was none such thing as so many injuries. You will see 1 or 2 players injured there. Maybe Neymar is the only player injured at PSG. But apart from that, all the players are fit. And yet this guy won 3 Champions League in a row and the peak of football. That was peak football. Now it's not peak football because you have teams. It's unfair. Now football is unfair. You have some teams that are fully fit. Other teams are totally riddled with injuries. And no one talks about this. Everybody just ignores. No. Somehow they are supposed to compete with 10 plus injuries when you have your fully fit team. Look at Man City versus Madrid the other day. Man City practically have their fully fit team. Madrid has 10 plus injuries, but people expect Madrid to beat Man City with all those injuries. They just ignore the injuries. Same with last season, Madrid versus Arsenal. Arsenal have their fully fit team. Maybe 1 or 2 players are injured for Arsenal. Madrid has got like 7 injuries. But somehow Madrid is supposed to beat Arsenal at their fully fit best. So it's unfair, man. How football is now is very unfair. That's why I'm very reluctant to say, oh, Arsenal is the best team in the world. Oh, Bayern is the best team in the world. Oh, PSG is the best team in the world. You're beating a team with so many injuries. For me, it doesn't count. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, bro. It doesn't count. Madrid was winning Champions League in the peak of football and all the teams were at their best. Even Man City, I have to give Man City credit. Man City won the Champions League in 2023 when all the teams were at their best. There was no, oh, this team has 6 or 7 injuries, blah, blah, blah. All the top teams are at their best. Man City smoked Bayern, they smoked Madrid, they smoked smoked Inter. All the teams are at their best. Now you have some teams at their best, some teams have a lot of injuries. It doesn't count for me. I'm sorry. If you win, it doesn't count. I'm sorry, guys. I want to see PSG win the Champions League when Madrid has fully fit all the players. Carvajal, Militao, all the players are fully fit. Camavinga, everyone's fully fit. And if you win the Champions League in that scenario, yes, I'll give you flowers, man. But I can't be giving a team flowers when all the teams have injury. When Madrid has got injuries, that's unfair. We all know that Madrid is the king of the Champions League. So if the king of the Champions League is weak, not because they are bad, because they have injuries, and you win, I'm not going to give you credit like I'm going to give Man City credit for beating Madrid in 2023. You see, it's unfair, man. Come on. It's like this season. If we get to the business end of the Champions League and again, Madrid doesn't have fully fit squad and someone wins the Champions League, I'm not giving them their flowers. No way. I'm not giving them the flowers. If Arsenal win the Champions League, they get zero credit for me because Madrid has got injuries. I want to see these teams beat a fully fit prime Madrid where all the players are fully fit. I want to see fully fit versus fully fit. I'm not interested in seeing, oh, this team has got all their players fit, the other team is riddled with injuries, but you expect somehow Madrid is supposed to beat them. No. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, share the video, guys. Zidane, enjoy France, baby. Enjoy, my boy.